Guys, we have to talk about the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes. Hi, my name is Jinx Oge, and Pokemon recently released Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl as the definitive remakes for Diamond and Pearl. So, for those who don't know backstory, we knew these remakes were coming. I mean, people have been talking about them for a good year, and the internet and the Pokemon community has been buzzing about it. So it's just odd to me because this is nothing new. Like, they're always doing remakes of their previous games after a set amount of time. Red, Blue, and Yellow got remade to Fire Red and Leaf Green, and those looked good for their time. And then they have recently got remade again for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and those looked beautiful. They had their problems, but they look good. And were pretty impressive. Um, Gold and Silver and Crystal got remade to Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And during that time, that really colored the games, made them so beautiful, and just brought so much life to the beloved Johto region, which I know is a fan favorite. I mean, who doesn't love Johto? And that was an impressive visual upgrade, and they added a few more features to make it look great and just, add to the story and plot. And so much was just added into all of the remakes because you can also bring in the previous Pokemon from different generations, which is always a bonus. And just everything just got souped up to the next level for the current system they were on. And then one of the more recent ones was Ruby, Sapphire, and Emeralds got remade over to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and that had just an extended campaign, and it was just super, just beautiful for the 3DS at the time. I mean, we were coming off around the time of X and Y, so Pokemon was really coming into its own on 3D. I want to say it was X and Y. Forgive me if it wasn't. It's a lot of damn generations. With that being said, the latest remake, aside from this, was Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu for the Switch. It was actually the first Pokemon game that was more in like the mainline series for the Switch. And then we had, following that up, was Sword and Shield. So it's very odd to me that the remake for Diamond and Pearl looks almost identical to Diamond and Pearl, except with the like little 3D paint job. And a not good one, actually. The main characters should not look like Duplo Legos. That's a downgrade. Everything in the past is beginning a great paint job of a little nice paint job, and add a few more bells and whistles. You could put in previous Pokemon from different generations, just a few more little tweaks to make the game better. Um, I don't want it to be that faithful of a remake where the graphics look really, really bare minimum from a $1 billion company. And don't get me wrong, nobody's playing Pokemon for the graphics. I mean, we play it because it's fun, it's nostalgia, and I get that. I love that too. I am so here for that. However, when a $1 billion corporation is giving us this bare bone minimum, like we're in the day and age of nostalgia remakes. I mean, Final Fantasy VII just cranked out like an awesome, beautiful, cutting edge remake. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Diablo 2 has come out with a nice, beautiful remake of the original Diablo 2. And they're fixing some things. Like, I don't necessarily want I don't want it to be easy, but at the same time, you can keep HMs. No one wants to go back to HMs. Um, and Diamond and Pearl did not have its. I didn't play too much of Platinum, so someone could hook me up and tell me the details on that. But Diamond and Pearl did not have a lot of features that were resonating with fans at the time. It was a very slow game. There were a lot of hindrances like snow, and I want to say fog, and I want to say, if I remember correctly, swamps too. It was just a very slow game, and I think that there's a lot of features that are worth fixing, readdressing, and actually making better. And for them to make a faithful remake when that's never been the standard before, and I feel they've always gone above and beyond, it's kind of unacceptable, especially from Nintendo and the Pokemon Company. I mean, we gave them a free pass with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and Sword and Shield because they were coming from the handhelds and now working with, full blown like next-gen software that's a main console. So they were definitely like, behind the times, and they're working to get better. But there's no reason why this remake should be looking like Breath of the Wild. And before anyone tries to say, well, they can't do that, yes, they can. Pokemon Snap released a beautiful trailer. And I feel like for a wealthy franchise, they have the resources to make that happen. This is unacceptable. This is a very bare bones minimum. And don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people are on the other side of the fence and they're very excited about it. I don't mean to be the Debbie Downer, but you deserve better. You totally do. I know Diamond and Pearl might be your favorite game in the franchise. We all have one. I love Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But come on, this is literally like if you do side-by-side comparisons, you can see that this is just a step down. The one thing I feel like they can mess up to really like just bring the entire fandom in uproar is make this game easy mode. Like Sword and Shield was very easy. Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee was very easy. Sun and Moon was pretty easy too. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were a little bit harder, which was good. It was very welcomed because nobody likes a brain dead experience. Like back in my day, Pokemon actually was not as linear as they are now. There were more options. You could actually get lost a little bit sometimes, which was nice. You didn't have as much hand holding in the games. And I vividly remember Diamond and Pearl having a pretty challenging Cynthia battle. So if they water that down, y'all can just hang it up because you knew you had a remake you had to do because that's been like the standard that Nintendo has created and Pokemon has created. And this is very bare bones minimum. They should be ashamed of themselves because the Pokemon fandom, game fandom, has been a little bit pissed off, particularly at Pokemon Go, because that game is, it's fun for what it is, but it's not like anything revolutionary, not anything with great graphics, no like amazing story. It's just very fun, money-making gameplay. And I feel like that has been a number one priority for them because it makes so much buku cash that when it comes to the main games, they're just phoning it in for real. And I hate to say that because I've been loving Pokemon since day one. Like, I have played all the generations. I hate to say it, I'm probably going to be suckered into playing this. For real. But this is trash. And I know a lot of people in the fandom are getting extremely vexed because I think there's been a strong voice expressing how Sword and Shield was unacceptable. How like things would load up on screen. And I liked Sword and Shield for what it was. Like I said, I understand they're adjusting and I'm aware of that. I love Nessa. I love the new Pokemon. But frankly, do better. Like, I understand that the console games are not your priority and they don't make as much money as Pokemon Go, but like we started this. Like the gamers in this area, if it weren't for them, you wouldn't have Pokemon Go. So let's keep it real. Make this worthwhile. We clearly know you can do it. You have showed beautiful things in and out periodically. So that's my review. I don't mean to be a buzzkill. If you liked it, tell me how you feel in the comments below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Where you at? All right, me Jinx, signing out.